rose from the grave as the first fruit. And if the first fruit is accepted, which guess what? It was. If the first fruit is accepted, then you were accepted. End of discussion. Not like you were accepted if. No, you come to him, you repent, you're accepted, okay? But now we need to learn what he desires for us. We need to learn how to live in a way that there's blessing, where there is life, where he tells us this is the path that will work out good for you. That path there and there will not work good for you. So we have to learn that path, okay? And so here, if you are received, you are accepted because you are, then you are holy. And if the root is holy, who's the root? Well, we can go to Isaiah 11, where it talks about the root that will come forth from Jesse, which is Yeshua. But if the root is holy, then so are the branches. That's you guys. Yeah, that's you guys. So if the root is holy, and then we have that, well, then we have the tree. Well, who's the tree? Well, scripturally speaking, we talk about the olive tree, which represents Israel. And that's another beautiful thing, because we have in Israel the tree that is there, the natural olive tree, but then we have the wild olive branches. I'm looking at the wild olive branches, guys. Some a little more wild than others. But you are the wild olive branches grafted into the olive tree. That is not a replacing anything, because if you're replacing the tree, that means the tree is gone and then the root just falls, then the branch just falls. But if you are grafted into that tree, then you share in the goodness of that tree and you grow in that tree. And that's what the Father's called us to do. You're called into a new family, okay? It's not like, okay, I give my life to the Father and now I'm my own family and nobody else. Wrong. You know, when we get to the kingdom and the end of everything, I guarantee you there's not going to be denominations. Whichever your favorite one is, it's not going to be there. Okay? Yahweh made covenant with one people, individuals, but one people called by his name, and that's Israel. So if you are a believer in Messiah Yeshua, you are the seed of Abraham and heirs grafted into the promise he gave, which is to be called by his name, people of Israel.